Hey everybody, welcome to Rolling with the Davises. In our last Arizona video, we were on Middle March Road and headed up Soarin' Pass, and Little Red gave us some issues. I'll link that below. Today, we are back on Middle March Road, but we took Forest Road 687 to the left, just as we got into the Coronado National Forest. On the Onyx app, this is known as slaving to West Stronghold. Today's goal is Council Rocks. This is an area that was frequented by Cochise and his tribe back in the day. If you hang in with us, I'm going to show you a trail that we did a little bit later that shoots off of this road. Of all trails, it's called Cochise Trail, number 279. It was a great hike up into the mountain. This is a really decent road, no real obstacles. A few places it's a little rough with some bigger rocks, but we had no issues negotiating it. And as you can see, there is dispersed camping throughout this road. We were not using the Onyx app at the time that we did this route. We've downloaded it since, and I just went into their web-based site here on the computer and discovered that it is 6.4 miles from the turnoff from Middle March Road to the turnoff for Council Rocks. The GoPros seem to be struggling here. You can see some of the video clips are jumpy, and we lost some of the audio. I have no idea. It was just this one section right here. If you watched our previous Arizona video with the trouble on Soarin' Pass, you'll see me talk about Dave blaming Cochise for the trouble that we had that day. Maybe he didn't want us back here either.
Well, we're here at Council Rocks in the Coronado National Forest, and I'd have to look right there. We're probably about 18 miles there from the town of Tombstone. This was one of Cochise's stronghold areas in here. Really neat and cool rock formations. And look
All right, let's see what we can see. So we brought the hiking poles.
This is the worst one I'm going to use.
This is a short hike, but I would have liked to have the hiking poles just because of the slick rock and the loose gravel. Well, we've made it to the top where I don't have to have hands free and I can film again. We've got some petroglyphs here. Apparently they use these holes for grinding grain. Sun's kind of odd angle here. Apparently there's a cave here. Would have been a good shelter.
This is a huge road.
Can you imagine being a kid growing up here? How much fun this would have been. Great place for hide and seek. You say you're gonna crawl through there?
No.
Oh, come on. The natural amphitheater formation to the south may have been a meeting place.
Pretty much the same rock formations in Texas Canyon there on 10 rest area. So we're actually not that far from it.
out doing some Jeepin today. We're on East Stronghold Road in the Coronado National Forest. We're gonna wheel back in here and then do some hiking up through the mountain. March 5th, 2025, we headed to Middle March Road again and then took Forest Road 687 to Forest Road 688. This took us to the Cochise Trail. Always remember to close the gate behind you. This road for the most part is just sand and gravel. Nothing too difficult at all. Pretty flat too. There is one section covered in some river rock. Division of East and West Stronghold. We're going through, right?
Go that way. Go through the maze.
Sorry. I was just looking at the sign. I guess you're coming through with horses. We go that way a little bit. Okay, we've decided to continue east a little bit. This is the downhill portion. Found us a nice little lunch spot here. Trails up the hill behind me. And this was our view. So our adventure into the Dragoon Mountains this day consisted of 44 miles of driving, 3.5 miles of hiking, and some beautiful views along the way. I had the GoPro on a chest strap, and unfortunately I had it turned down too low, so it didn't really capture that beauty on the GoPro, but you can see it in the pictures. Also, this trail, hopefully you could see that, was kind of narrow in most places with some steep drop-offs. There's also a lot of switchbacks, but I think it was worth it. Dave would say that Cochise left us alone this day, which I'm happy for. And as always, let's keep rolling.